Welcome, of course, to Drawing Nature 101, where we go through objects in our environment from A to Z. In this chapter, we're going to be covering the letters A, B, and C, where we're going to be going through the Arctic, a beach, as well as a cave. So buckle up, guys. We're going to learn a ton in these lessons. All the environments are incredibly different with really different textures. So I hope that you'll enjoy joining me for this lesson. The first step to any environment is our gradient. So I'm using Procreate right now using the old beach brush, and I'm just creating a dark tone at the bottom. Then I'll be coming in slightly lighter as I go up, all the way up to the horizon line, which is essentially where the sky starts. It's time to do the sky. We're gonna come in with a really light peachy tan color, and we're just gonna put that right here. Maybe lighten that up just a little bit. This is gonna be where the sun is hitting the horizon, and then it's going to start transforming into a softer baby blue tone all the way up to kind of a nice cyan at the top. Then we're just gonna be coming in and doing a little motion blur to create our gradient. Or if you're using acrylic, you can use a soft brush to make sure your gradient is smooth. Then I'm coming in with the oil brush on Procreate, and I'm just drawing my mountains at the horizon in like a dark navy blue color, and then I'll fill them in. Then I'll be using a really light blue to draw some snow on the mountains. You can make V shapes from crest to crest on it, or if you'd like, you can have a mountain in front of the other one, meaning that you're gonna draw a lighter shape all the way down, and then you're just going to shade to the right or left of that line so it looks like the mountain is in front of it. I'm using the charcoal brush to add some rougher textures in the mountains, or if you're actually painting this, you can just dab your paintbrush in some paint and then just plop it on there by sticking it on and off your canvas. Then I'm making some clouds using my damp brush, which if it's acrylic, you can mix it with water. If it's oil, you can mix it with artist medium. But I will just be making a color like this, and then I'll be coming in and getting kind of a desaturated purple tone, and that will be creating the shadows in my clouds. And I'm just adding some highlights on the bottom sections of parts of my clouds to give it more of a sense of three-dimensionality. So then I'm coming back in with my old beach brush, and I'm gonna use a light gray blue to do where my icebergs are. So basically, I'm going to draw bigger ones at the front, and then as they get backwards towards the horizon, they're gonna get smaller and smaller. So these can be really any kind of shape or size, but usually they're gonna be a little bit more jagged. Try and make them look like they've broken off from each other, kind of like at some point maybe they could fit together like a puzzle piece, and this will just kind of help the look be just a bit more cohesive. So as you get towards the back, you're going to start seeing them get a little bit flatter. I'm going to start shifting my brush size down, and I'm going to start making it a little bit brighter to stand out on the horizon. So these guys are gonna be tinier, flatter, thinner, and then as you get up, thicker, more triangular. We're also gonna see parts of the sky shine through in kind of a brownish tone. So we're gonna put a couple hints of that right around here. We might bump this up to like a little bit more of like a red-orange, so it shines through a bit more. And then after we achieve that, we're gonna go in and do shadows under our little icebergs. So these shadows are going to be directly under them, like this. And they're just gonna be around that bottom section. So if you do that technique for most of them, you should get more of a sense that they're really floating on top of the water. And with the shadows, if you just paint a little bit back and forth, it'll start giving you that water ripple kind of effect. Same if you want to take these and just move them just a little bit more outwards. So as you're adding in your final highlights to the icebergs, here are some fun facts about the Arctic. Because of the Earth's tilt for at least one day a year, there's an entire day of darkness in the Arctic and also a full day of sunshine. Temperatures can get down to around -70 Celsius, which is really difficult to comprehend for most people. And about 10% of the world's fresh water comes from regions in the Arctic. All right, and when you're done, you should have some kind of variation of this. Obviously, it doesn't even have to look similar to mine. I just wanted to teach you how to do, the mountains and the icebergs and the sky, but obviously all of the color choices and the style is completely up to you.